Xiao Shuai had been quietly watching from below for a long time, while his boss stood on the second floor, also staring down at him. As he listened to the sizzling sound of the glass floor above his head, Xiao Shuai suddenly had an idea of how he could make his boss fall to his death. Eager to put his plan into action, Xiao Shuai hurried back to his workstation and started calculating how much pressure would be needed to shatter the glass above. He even worked overtime to develop a game specifically designed to test the strength of the glass. However, he was so engrossed in his work that he failed to notice his boss standing right behind him. Worried that his plan might be exposed, Xiao Shuai quickly explained that this was a game he was working on for an upcoming release. To his surprise, his boss was unexpectedly delighted with Xiao Shuai's creative idea and couldn't wait to try it out. Just when Xiao Shuai thought he was about to lose his job, he received an unexpected surprise. His boss became obsessed with the game and kept praising Xiao Shuai. He even decided to promote Xiao Shuai to the position of creative director on the spot. Seeing how much his boss loved the game, Xiao Shuai thought his lucky break had finally arrived. Little did he know, a nightmare was slowly creeping up on him. To reward him for his outstanding achievement, his boss decided to treat Xiao Shuai to a special celebration. The two of them took a luxurious elevator to a private club. However, they were stopped at the entrance by a young lady who informed them that ordinary people were not allowed inside. The boss had no choice but to push Xiao Shuai into the changing room to put on a special pass before they could enter. The room was filled with an extravagant atmosphere. The boss told Xiao Shuai to relax and approach any beautiful girls he saw to start a conversation. After looking around, Xiao Shuai decided to have a drink first. Just then, he noticed a blonde beauty in the corner waving at him. Thinking he had found love, Xiao Shuai eagerly walked over to her. However, as he got closer, he realized that not only was the woman's arm a prosthetic, but even her chin was fake. As Xiao Shuai stood there, not knowing what to do, his boss suddenly walked over. Seeing how close the two of them were, Xiao Shuai thought this must be his boss's woman. He nervously drank the red wine in his glass and kept making excuses that he needed to use the restroom. However, when Xiao Shuai returned, he found that the girl had already left. The boss said that she was a prized creation from another company he owned. It was then that Xiao Shuai noticed that not only were the woman's upper parts fake, but even one of her legs had been replaced with a prosthetic. After finishing their drinks, the boss said he had to personally deliver some items. It was then that Xiao Shuai suddenly remembered he had left his clothes inside, but the boss insisted that they couldn't keep the client waiting and urged him to get in the car right away. Xiao Shuai was puzzled about what items would require his boss to deliver them in person. Before he could get an answer, two burly men tossed a sack into the car. Xiao Shuai was instantly frightened